Let me share a quick story with you. Maybe someone will learn. A few years back, I was pregnant and I was in the Eastern Cape doing some shopping for my mom. And I was at Checkers. You know, Checkers usually has a side with the dolls and the sweets. The opposite side is the dolls or toys, and then the other side is the sweets. This little girl shouts, Jonga mama, uhluthi utye kakhulu. Those who don't know Xhosa, she's like, look, mom, she ate too much. She's too full. Her saying my tummy. I noticed at that time, but okay, pregnancy is a taboo to the child for whatever reason. She could be the first sibling or the only child. And then she comes up to me before the mom could react. She comes up to me and she asks me, Kubuhlungu, is it painful? And you could see the innocence in her eye. Maybe she was 3 or 4 or 5, but very small. and I said, no, it's not painful. Don't worry. After the food goes down, the stomach will go away. Right. Where am I going with this? I had a choice to explain to her that no, I didn't eat a lot. There's a baby in my tummy. Or I had a choice to respect her mother's teachings. If she doesn't know about pregnancy, it's not my place to teach her about pregnancy. So it was not my place psychologically to introduce a topic most probably that was not introduced in her home by her mom, because children are naturally inquisitive. And if I plant a certain idea at her home that they are not ready to talk about for whatever reason, then I'm planting questions now that are going to be stuck with the mom. How did the baby get into the stomach? Why do you need a mom and dad? For an example, whatever the case might be. So I didn't want to be opening a can of worms for someone else or someone else's household. And I thought, okay, let me just explain it according to how she understands it. If the mom at any time wants to explain pregnancy in a different way, at her own time, with the right way, appreciating her child's age and character, she will explain what pregnancy is and how carrying a baby is and how the baby came into another person's tummy. You understand? So when we say kids are inquisitive, people are like, these kids are disrespectful. Teach your kids to keep quiet in public. Kids are not going to keep quiet because it's a taboo. It was her first time seeing such a big tummy. And in her little mind, she thought, oh, innocent explanation, she ate too much. So people on that video fighting so hard when I said I witnessed someone being attacked by a gay couple because the child was like, Mom, why are two dads kissing? I don't understand why we're all up in arms. Well, not all of us. I think that community is like, why is it okay for you to kiss another man in public, but it's not okay for someone to have an opinion about it? Like, that's what I want to know. And it's not about disrespecting or what, but if it's a taboo for someone, let's respect that as well. It's not everyone who understands your culture or your livelihood, and it's not everyone who knows how to explain it, because we don't live that life. Not that we hate your lifestyle, but we don't understand it and we don't know how to explain it, especially to a 4-year-old. So you think, oh, okay, it is happening in the world, but at the right time and at the appropriate time, I'm going to tell my child about it. How am I going to explain why a dad has feelings for another dad if I don't practice it in my house? Doesn't mean we will never educate them. So I think as adults, we don't think past other things, especially if you've never had children, because it's always the people who've never had kids who reason like kids. So once you have children, you reason differently because you understand now you are in control of cultivating a whole mindset.